Threading your machine in the correct order is crucial, and Bernina has made it easy for you. On the inside of your looper cover, you'll see a diagram walking you through the thread order by number and by color. You'll always start by threading your upper looper. The upper looper is color-coded blue on your chart and is the second thread from the right. Next is the lower looper, which is color-coded red and is the farthest right thread. After that is your right needle, which is color-coded green and is the second thread from the left. And lastly is the left needle, which is the far left thread and is color-coded yellow. Before you begin to thread, always make sure that you lift your presser foot up. That will make sure that your tension discs are open and your thread can get seated in them correctly. We're going to start with manual threading machines, the B44, B48, L450, and L460 models. For the B44 and 48 models, start by turning the hand wheel until the needles are all the way up. Then lift up your presser foot, and you can remove your cutoff spin, and then you can open your looper cover door. When threading for the first time, it can be really handy to match your thread color to the color coding on the machine. The upper looper is coded blue, so we're going to use blue thread. You're going to bring your thread tail up through the telescoping thread stand and back down to the pre-tension disc. Hook that in. And then you're going to go through the tension disc and down. And you're going to continue to follow the blue color-coded guides and go through all the hooks until you reach the upper looper. And you're going to thread the upper looper from front to back. It can be really handy to use your tweezers for this. And once you have it threaded through, you're going to pull the thread tight, and then you just want the thread to be under the presser foot and off to the left. And here's just a closer look of that path. Next, you'll thread the lower looper, which is color-coded red. You're going to follow all the red marks through and get in all those hooks. And then you're going to thread the lower looper, and you can use your hand wheel if you need to move it to get in better position. Use your tweezers to thread the lower looper from front to back. And when you pull the thread through, just make sure that it is under the upper looper. And then you're going to hold that thread tail, and then you're going to take your thread and hook it in that little hook there, and then you're going to push the threader lever up, and that's going to place the lower looper thread in the correct position. Next, you're going to do your right needle, which is color-coded green. And again, you're going to bring your thread up and then through the pre-tension and tension discs. And then you're going to bring your thread over to the spot for the green thread, into those hooks, and then make sure to get the thread guide right above the needle. And you're going to thread from front to back in the right needle. Pull your thread tight, and then you're going to bring it under the presser foot and to the left. All right, and lastly, you're going to do your left needle. That's color-coded yellow. So with your yellow thread, go ahead and follow the color-coded yellow paths. Hook it above in the hook above the needle, and then you're going to thread from front to back into the left needle. Pull your thread tight, and then just bring it under the presser foot and to the left. Once you're done, you can close your looper cover door and put your cutoff spin back on, and you're ready to go. The L450 and 460 models are threaded similarly. Go ahead and raise your presser foot, or you can even remove it to be able to see better. And then you're going to open your looper cover, and you can turn the hand wheel to the threading position. So you can see that horizontal red line should meet the black arrow. You're going to find your accessories in your looper cover, so go ahead and grab your tweezers and let's get ready to thread. You're going to start with the upper looper, and again, you want to use blue thread, and you're going to place that in the position that's second from the right. Bring your thread up through the telescoping thread stand, and then back down through the tension and pre-tension discs. And you're going to follow the blue thread path. And then you're going to thread the looper eye front to back and lay the thread to the left. Next, you're going to thread your lower looper. This one is red, so you're going to place a red spool in the farthest right position. Bring your thread up through the telescoping thread stand and back down through the pre-tension and tension discs. And then you're going to follow the color-coded guides You're going to activate the lower looper easy threader by pushing on that white knob, and then just continue to thread along the thread guides, hitting all the hooks that are color-coded red. And then you're going to thread the looper eye front to back, and then just lay your thread off to the left. Next, thread your right needle. This one's color-coded green, so you're going to use green thread and follow the same path up through the telescoping thread stand, down to the pre-tension and thread tension discs, and then thread along the green guides. And make sure to get through the thread guide at the needle holder, and then you're going to thread your right needle front to back, and then you'll lay your thread off to the left. Last, you're going to do your left needle, which is color-coded yellow. So grab your yellow thread, and you'll go through the pre-tension and the tension discs and follow the yellow guides. Hook it in the thread guide at the needle holder, and then you're going to thread that left needle front to back and lay your thread to the left. Now you can put your presser foot back on and just lower it down. And then you're going to close your looper cover and you're ready to go.